Amid the large hills of Bamenda, a village in Mesam division of the northwest region of Cameroon, a silent crisis looms. Deforestation is not just stripping the land of its greenery, with trees felled indiscriminately and endemic species disappearing, but also threatening the delicate art of beekeeping.
That first time where the forest be there, one stick be a very big stick, so where even you stand so, but them they where they can there for on top the stick. Yes, even things them animal they inside the forest. So now as we don't fell and so the bush nothing they except you work out for inside, you not see anything like animal again, you not see forest, you not see nothing. So now already young ones the way they now so way they now way with the pin at the root them now they go born. To not get honey again because honey be always the inside sticks them. So as well the sticks they don't finish, the forest don't finish, so the honey now will not give no honey.
In the heart of this transformation, these women are cultivating more than just honey. They are building resilience, independence, and a future through beekeeping.
I started beekeeping far back in 1995 when I left school. And being a graduate from school, I didn't know what to do. So, Noeba launched training on beekeeping and I attended. Be a lover of nature and also born from a family where my father was a bee farmer. My grandfather was also a bee farmer. So I knew a lot about honey. So when they launched it, I attended. I was so inspired. I could manipulate with bees in the hive during the training. And I came out, I was so happy. And as a graduate from agri school, I indulged into beekeeping.
With steady hands and fearless determination, she checks her hive. Each bee, each drop of honey is a symbol of hard work and perseverance.
By that time, men did not understand that a woman can also do beekeeping. My father-in-law called me here. The brother was there with some of my husband's brothers. They sat and they said they had never seen a woman doing beekeeping. Why should I do beekeeping? I told them that I love the act. That I used to carry a bucket and follow my father when he is harvesting in the night. So I love it at that time because we go and harvest and steal the honey and eat when we were children. Before we have it, when the father will be giving, we have eaten a greater share. So I told them that I love the beekeeping. After the training, I decided to keep the hives. I had 10 hives down below the house here at that time. I went and did the harvesting. I harvested 3 times. So I thought that my in-law was angry. I said, maybe he was jealous or what. He said, he came and reported to my father-in-law that why should a woman harvest honey? But my father-in-law asked, she is the one who kept the hives. And if she harvests her honey, what is wrong in her doing it? And then he asked me how I do it. I saw that I was very efficient in doing it. He loved it. I used to bring honey, I give their own. And said, no, there's no problem for a woman to do beekeeping. Even though it was a real talk about in the community. And it was like a taboo, a woman doing beekeeping. Then from that time, I did my first sales and I had enough money with me.
I'm out here in one of the forests in Bamenda, where behind me is a beehive. You know, honey is sweet and even used for medicinal purposes. But harvesting honey comes with a daunting task. You're exposed to the stings of the bees and you need to protect yourself. We are told that we are coming at an hour when it's not very conducive for harvesting the honey. But we are out here to tell you just how much the women put in to harvest honey. For these women, beekeeping is modern science. It's a secret dance, a bond between human and insect, built on patience, respect, and understanding.
I have decided to keep my father's legacy alive. He died at the age of 110. Seeing an old man like that, thinking that he will get up and follow me to the farm, I thought it was by spirit, not in physical. So I always think that his spirit is always with me each time I go to harvest or do anything in my bee farm. When I go to the bee farm, I tell the bees that, thank you for providing the rent for the house I provided you. And I get my own honey from here. I said, I know it's your food that you are keeping for your rainy days. Please, let me take just the rent. And I then take all the honey out. I must keep some for them to eat. And then when I go to farm near the beehive, there is a grass here that they use, it's a twine. We harvest it, put it in water and put it around the beehive. They remain calm until we walk and go.
In a land where property rights are often skewed against them, land ownership remains a battle. Financial support is scarce, and climate change brings uncertainty. These women refuse to give up.
We saw it as a way out to raise income and also to use the imaginary land that we are left with. Since the land tenureship is for men and we women only use the land through the man, we use mostly the areas that men do not want.
The only thing that is disturbing me is the land is, cattle are disturbing. Then people say, when you keep it, when you are coming, people, they push the hive down.
Support for men in the community is crucial. They help these women pursue careers in beekeeping, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose.
When I see them working, see them harvesting honey, making money out of honey, I'm so happy. And I remember the words they used to say during their first period of training. The first woman commented that she was able to buy her seeds for her farm without stress because she sold her honey in February, which is a period that is very dry. They don't have potatoes, they don't have other things to sell, but they have honey at that time. So I was so happy. When I indulged into the beekeeping, I saw that I was making money. By this time, women are struggling to find seeds like Irish potato seeds or bean seeds. Then it will be easy for us to sell our honey and buy the seeds. When I did that, they followed suit because they saw that it was easy to make money out of the honey. And there are a lot of women who are really into it now. They like it. It's very nice. And to us, we don't put it up the trees like men put it on top of the trees. You saw that the hive was somewhere around where a woman can conveniently harvest. So we use old tires, 2 or 3 tires. We mount it, put ground and stabilize it. Then we'll put the hive on it so that the woman can easily manipulate. You don't need to climb the tree before harvesting.
Beyond honey, they are venturing into creative products, adding more value to their beekeeping businesses.
Beeswax that comes from honey after extracting your wax from the chaffs, after you have extracted honey. So it's a secondary product from bees, which is used by many companies to produce bathing soaps. Some use it in other pharmaceutical products. They use it to produce other creams for the body with beeswax, and shoe polish too. And we also have what we call honey wine, which is usually produced still from honey chaffs. After extracting your honey, you further wash because there's still some sweetness left. You wash out the liquid and you use, and we have an advantage because we have medicinal plants. You just use the juice from it. You add some medicinal plants to it and you produce what we call honey wine naturally without adding any alcoholic boosters to it.
For many women, beekeeping is not just about honey, it's about breaking barriers. But in this journey, support from their spouses and communities play a crucial role.
My mother is into beekeeping thanks to this equipment and the kind of hives that are used in modern beekeeping, like the Kenyan top bar hives, which are installed at very low heights where women can access and do the activity of beekeeping confidently. And it's very productive, it's less stressful, such that you just install your hive, you go there once in a while, you check, and then you harvest and you sell. So it's easy money. My mom took it as a challenge and she became a role model in that domain. So till today she's a trainer in beekeeping. She has about 20 hives which are thriving. She produces honey. I think every 3 months she harvests. And up to today, I look up to her as a role model in this activity of beekeeping. So I believe women can do it, no matter the class, no matter how busy you are. You just go there once in a while. It's not like farm work or livestock that you go there every day. So you can do it while doing other things.
With more men championing their wives' ambitions, beekeeping is no longer just a woman's endeavor. It's a shared vision of growth and prosperity.
If my woman want to make a farm for honey, at least even miss or even try with me, and if we join together, we will make the house for honey because it help the medicine now. We not say honey na medicine. It make it work for my skin seriously because we don't go bush now, so we know the see we not even one. And that one way we dey say for bush, so na honey we just can't enter. But now so it shows say we not getting no honey, so we keep our own. The house of honey, so one day we na grass on, so one day we na plank, so one day na we na bamboo. We just make bamboo, you make the house of honey for them, put them out, you enter too. Na farm for honey that. So if my woman want make business for honey, where as he said already, they have to make the business. Me too, I'll join him, I make the business because all business are business.
Yet, the sweetness of honey comes with its own set of challenges. High production costs, the constant threat of bee stings, and the unpredictable climate test their dedication daily.
When you look at the forest that is completely going out, you see water is also going away, which is water is also life. When you see biodiversity, with most plants that we used to have the white honey are almost extinct from there. We are struggling to buy patches of land to protect the grass. But we are also being faced with a lot of grazing. Overgrazing is not good for the community.
For these resilient women, beekeeping is more than a business. It's a path to empowerment.
I know how to harvest it, to make the hive and to install it and to harvest it. I always do it with my children. My children also know how to do it.
With every jar of honey sold, they are not just earning an income, they are building a legacy. a legacy of resilience, innovation, and hope for future generations.